What's up, everyone? It's your boy Infrar-Ed. Welcome to the Scout Reports. Today I'm bringing you an anime review of Taboo Tattoo, Episode 4. And I will usually save something like this until the end because of course I want you guys to watch the video. But if you do not see a review for this series by next Wednesday or Tuesday even, it's because I decided not to review it anymore. And again, it's not that it's a bad series, it's just that it is so average that I feel I should be watching something else besides Taboo Tattoo. Like for example, All the Ramen of the Sky. As much as I love espionage and military type series, I should be watching that instead of Taboo Tattoo, as I can pretty much almost predict what is going on with this series just by looking at some of the scenes. And honestly, I feel that this is going to be one of those animes that is a commercial for the manga. I think they're going to build you up to a certain point. They're going to drop you off at a certain point. They're going to tell you, haha, go read the manga, and we're never going to get a season 2. As one thing that keeps irritating me about this season is these fight teases that we get. We know JC Staff can go in with the battle scenes, and they start to each and every episode. However, the battles never come to a conclusion as the villains keep escaping every time the battle starts to heat up, or whenever Eaze or Justice shows up to turn the tide or to face down RR Laka and I believe her name is Eel once again, as this episode pretty much went in the same structure as last episode before it. And I'm gonna watch this personally. I probably will still watch it, in the days that I don't have anything queued up, but again, I don't think I'm gonna continue to review it. I said I was going to give it one more chance for this episode. If it didn't wow me like it did episode 1, then I was just going to drop it as far as reviews. Something deep inside me makes me want to watch it again next week. And that's what I'm saying about this series, is that they dangle the thread in front of you every week by saying, hey, stay tuned, it's going to get better. Only for them to give you a tease fight and give you some bullshit about Toko and her feelings for Justice and something else that I can't even explain what happened for the other half of the episode. Again, for probably a third week straight, because it still hasn't been able to keep up with the hype that it had with the first episode. So with that being said, this episode starts off, with Justice taking a little bit of L against Eel last week, and he's learning to use his tattoo and his abilities. He can now wall jump and stuff like that now. And Eaze points out that he is actually doing pretty good. All isn't bad for him, as it's only been about 2 weeks, and he is really learning how to use his tattoo a lot quicker than she thought it would be. While she's training Justice, on the other side of things, we have Lisa and her team White Rose, who are being taken down by Eel and RR Laka, or just Eel in this case, as they are still hunting tattoos and they decided to go after her next. And Lisa was a friend that was with Eaze at the end of the last episode, as Eel comes in with her sword, and these guys don't have a name tag at all, as she just cleanly takes out the entire room. And even though Lisa put up a good fight, she was still overwhelmed by Eel, as we find out that Lisa's ability at the very least is her trigger was lipstick, and she can shoot explosions out of her hand from the air. So we got a little bit of Bakugo action out of her. That's pretty cool, and I hope she stays around because of that. Who knows what's going to happen. But she just could not beat Eel, as we found out that her ability is actually to phase through people. So that's how she's able to get in and out between doors and windows and walls, and also how she was able to possess people as well, as she can go in and out of your body. Lisa tries to self-destruct or make a big explosion into the room to try and take her out. Of course, because of said ability, it was no avail, as she just phased away, and then Lisa is now in captivity. While this was going on, they show that Toko, her ability is also beginning to unlock as well, as I totally forgot that she had one. So that was interesting. Also, as Eaze and Justice are trying to make their way to Lisa in order to assist her, Laka was able to subdue Eaze by using some type of device that made her tattoo go out of whack, and she couldn't continue with the fight anymore. Meanwhile, Eaze went ahead. He goes to meet up with Eel, and the two once again have a clash of ideals, versus Eel saying, only the strong and the violent will survive, while Justice is saying you can't just kill people, why are you so heartless, blah blah blah. Usual shonen protagonist versus heartless, bloodthirsty villain type of thing, only for her to say, well, we got what we want and we're getting away. As they run away, she uses her sword to push Justice off a building and knock him away, but Tom saves him. And after that, you know, Tom takes him back to their stronghold. He locks him up and says, this is for your own good, because we can't let the Void Walker or Void Maker fall into the enemy's hands. And Izzy's gonna go after the two by herself. And I could completely predicted what was going to happen at this point. I was like, he's going to get away, he's going to knock out Tom, and he's going to go after Izzy anyway. And by God, that's exactly what happened, because Tom was saying, you know, if they get the tattoo, then not only are you going to be in danger or probably dead, Izzy's going to be in trouble, so let her handle this on her own. However, by him being the protagonist, he's like, I can't let that happen. He gets free, he knocks out Tom, and he decides to go after Izzy, as Izzy's already in front of our two main nemesis. And once again, cuts off right before the fight, and then next week they're probably only going to fight for like 30 seconds and someone's going to run away again. So that was the episode in a nutshell. Once again, I feel that Taboo Tattoo is just going to be a commercial for the manga, for you to go read the manga. They're going to build you up and keep giving you these little taste of battles up until about episode 8 or 9, where the real story is going to open up and it'll probably get great again. But by then it's probably going to be too late, as it's already too late for me. So again, if you don't see me review this series next week, by next Tuesday, I've dropped it as far as reviewing. So let me know what you guys thought in the comments of this episode, and if you're going to stick with it. And if you like the video, go ahead and drop it a like, and if you want to hear more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as there's not a shortage of content for you on this channel. And as I always say, you guys can be anywhere on YouTube right now, but you chose to listen to me. I really appreciate that, so thank you guys for stopping by. Be sure to join me tomorrow as I review Legend of Arslan as well, and I'll see you guys on Friday for the usual reviews from there. So on that note, it's your boy Infrar-Ed signing out. See you soon.